Now, prior to Tank's fight, 2 weeks earlier, you have another big fight.
Yes.
Malik Hawkins.
Yes.
Taking on Severio Matias.
That's going to be a good fight. I mean, Malik is ready for it. He's prepared for it. It's his door open. You got my man Kenny. I call him the Bible. They're going to put that thing together.
Now, with that being said, do you think that's going to be a big war? This all out?
Well, way how we think, is it's what the fighter brings. And then it's what he can take, what he's dishing out. One thing, Malik got a chin, and he can fight. You get what I'm saying? So, I watched that fight that he fought at the MGM. He comes, so.
I was there that night.
Yeah, it was a great fight, so we ain't got to look for him, He doesn't impress me, but one thing, he's going to come to fight. So the fans going to get a knockout showing for that fight. I mean, they're going to get a knockout showing for that fight because both of them going to do their things, and Malik got something to prove, you know what I'm saying? He's behind his brother, and the funny thing about them, both of them fighting on, one is pay-per-view and one is PBC, and it's Mayweather promotion. It's real huge for both of them, so Tank is great, trying to touch that star that we've been trying to touch, and Malik is trying to get to his star.
With that, after this fight with Malik, not looking ahead beyond this fight, but this really will put him into a position at that 140.
Hey, at that 140,
title.
he will be making noise. So he understands how big this fight is to him, and he deserves it. He's been putting the work in.
To your knowledge, whatever happened with that Hunter fight that just got pushed on the back?
To my understanding, he had a hand injury, and he's in position. You know what I'm saying? You never know how the stars line up. That fight might happen for a bigger fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's how I look at it. I look at the Tevin Farmer and Tank. Way how them two built that fight, and Tevin sold himself out, you know what I'm saying? And took another fight, So now he got a chance to come back once Malik doing what he doing, and turn that to a mega fight.
Now I gotta ask, right now at this time, Upton is closed.
Yes.
How tough has that been for the younger fighters who don't have that outlet anymore, and now they're succumbing to the streets?
I have the parents calling me, pleading me to get the gym back open. And I tell them it's not in my hands. I sent them the action plan or the plans of what we're going to do. We've been still training. We've been still moving with the other guys. It's sad because my little guys, they blowing up. And I said, y'all ain't little boys no more. Look what weight classes y'all at. I'm going to fight you at the weight classes that you actually at. And they have nothing to do. I know just while the pandemic was going on, one of my youngest got shot. You made to pull it off. Guess what? Because you Darius. Oh man, that's so beautiful, baby. That's so beautiful. Look at you. Look at making the muscle and everything. Man. Well, I'm so proud of you, man. In the face, he recovered real good and whatnot. And to show him that, you got to keep these kids busy. You got to keep these kids busy. You got to give them something to do. When you do that, it gives them hope, to tell you the truth. But the parents have been calling me like, y'all got to get that gym back open. Y'all got to do something. So hopefully I'm busy, but I still care about my gym.
With that said, how are things right now in the city as far as violence right now?
It's still the same.
Still the same.
The death rate is still up. The shootings are still up. Like I said, I think once we show that we can make a difference, we can make a difference. It's just get to people and reaching out to them and tell them that that ain't got to be the way of dealing with certain situations. You could actually take other motives that deal with situations that what. My thing that I tell my youngest around in this area is take care of your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? What I meant by that, if the guy ain't right, you know what I'm saying, cut him off. You know what I'm saying? If you cut him off and everybody know he's a rat, when there's a rat, they push him to the side. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying, push him to the side. Two things he's gonna do: get a job or stop doing what he's doing. So taking the lives, yeah, it ain't good. Speaking of one of my fighters, there you go, right there. One of my fighters, Gucci. One of my amateurs, right here. Yeah, Gucci. How you doing, Gooch?
Go on there and say what's up real quick, man. Tell people, man, how you feel, man, about the gym being closed right now.
I feel bad right now because we need the training, we need our win. keep pushing. We need our fights so we can see our future.
What you doing to stay busy right now?
Right now I'm working, trying to stay out the way. Still getting in touch with my coach, see if he cool.
He sees me down here all the time because he know I come down here and eat dinner at Mom's place in Baltimore. Best food in the city for anybody that want healthy food. As you see, he look big right now.
Yeah, I'm about to say, boy, you don't gain some weight,
big,
man.
When I was working and doing what I was doing, he came back in the gym. I taught him a lesson. He said, "Man, I'm out of shape." I say, "I keep telling you, stay running. At least if you do some running, at least you'll keep the wind right. You know." I say, "Your boxing skill going to be there. It's just the timing we got to get back on point." So you know, I mean, we good. We gonna work it out. But now he ain't no little boy. Gucci, big boy now.
Man, I appreciate your time, man.
Thank you, man.
Now, before we wrap things up, Coach, man, I got to ask you about what's your thoughts on Truck signing with the MTK?
My thoughts on that is I don't have no thoughts. You know, it's Truck's decision. It's his career. You know, it's just my way of what can I do to help him? That's what I'm here for. You know, I haven't talked to him about it. You know, that's why I don't have any thoughts on it because I like to talk to my guys face to face. And then, you know, hear their side because I can have my own opinion about something, but don't know what's really going on. So, you know, that lane, I wasn't in. You know what I'm saying? But he had been touching me, you know, how you doing, Coach? What's going on, Coach? You know, and everything. So when me and him get together, we'll sit down and talk about it, you know, and see what's going on. We was just talking
Man, we just talking about you, man. Look who's rolling up on the bike.
Hello, what's up?
Man, what's good, man?
Go ahead, you doing an interview, man. Tell them how you doing, what's going on with you.
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. And, yeah, I'm just doing good.
Doing good.
No.
Good. You looking good.
I got to ask you, man, how you feeling, man, that the gym's closed right now and that you really don't get a chance to really get in there?
I ain't. Stuff like that, keep me active and stuff. So when the gym open, it'd be more better because it keep me from doing other stuff, and that's what I'm mainly focused on.
How hard has it been for you, man, since what happened to you?
I mean, it ain't really been hard. It's just trying to maintain.
Like, what do you do to maintain during these times, man?
Self-explanatory. That's his second love right here. This is second. The boy is good at it. I mean, he's real good at it. Just now when he was going up the
popping
street,
willies.
And what make this is right here? This one of the big boys, ain't it?
Yes, sir. 2022 $50.
So that's one of the big boys. And what's your age?
15.
15.
Man, how long you been riding, man?
Like a year.
And the year you was doing what you was just doing right now?
Do more than that, kids.
See, a lot of people don't know, man. That's real big here in Baltimore, man.
Hopefully one day we can change that and make it a sport in Baltimore. That's what they should do, to tell you the truth. I'm like this. If I see kids doing something, man, on a talent level, and it's going to keep a lot of other kids that's skill levels, give them something to do, cultivate it, make it happen for them.
Man, what you think about what's going on in boxing right now with Tank, man?
It ain't nothing that he can't do. It ain't like he can't beat him. He can beat whoever, but focus and stick to it and just train hard.
You know, I was looking, man. Is that still in your neck?
Yeah.
Dang, man. What was that like? Hard time. What have you learned from that?
Watch people, everybody, don't trust everybody.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel in Baltimore. And that's for anybody, you know, myself, you know, I got love here, but at the same time, I still have to be careful because you don't understand what type of position people are in to make them cause to do certain things, you know. Again, you know, and that's just part of the streets. It's part of the street. You know, don't catch yourself sleeping, you know. That's all.
Yeah, because back sometime even last year, like you had talks with Tank, right?
Yeah.
And what was the advice he had gave you during that time?
Well, last year it was like basically like stay in the gym talk. But after this happened, I talked to him again. It was like, you one of us now, so it's like you being watched by a lot of people, and there's a lot of people that's gonna hate it. And it's like this guy chill out and watch his surroundings and stuff.
That was big talk. I like what he said too. You're one of us now, you know. Tank, one thing they try to say he's selfish. He love all his brothers though, you know. He just got a funny way of showing it, you know.
I even seen Tank on the bike.
Yeah, well, that's Dad doing. That's Dad doing.
Let me find out y'all see you take out the ride.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate your time, man. Stay safe out there, man.
Thank you.
I love you, man. Stay safe, man. You look good, boy. You look good.
Looking good, man.
Boy, 15 years old, strong as all outdoors.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was just looking at this.
What you was looking at? Oh, got his phone. I see you take care of it in the case too here, so you don't break it. Yeah. Look at you. Still looking pretty. I bet all the girls hollering at you, ain't they? Look at you. Look at that smile. $1 million smile. Look at that.
Man, when you see that, what do you think when you see that?
You know you blessed.
Bless.
Yeah.
You blessed, yo. He got something planned for you. You just don't know what it is, but you gotta find it. You gotta find what it is, yeah.
Stay focused.
When you find it, look. Coming at here.
Appreciate your
It
time,
might be
Derek.
this. It might be anything, but you gotta find it. Here? And stay focused when you do find it here. Alright?
I appreciate
Love
your
you, man.
time, Derek.
Hey, God is great, man. You came right through here and I seen you. We just was talking about
Just talking about you.
Just that. God dang.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
All right, coach.
All right.